Hello guys, it's Attack on Samurai here, and hello. How was your Christmas, guys? Did you guys have a good Christmas? I hope you did. I had a pretty good one too. I mean, I had a pretty okay one. I mean, at least I didn't get what I want, but at least I got something. So yeah. So this is my first Wi-Fi-Battle in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. And my first battle was with a streamer on Twitch named Teslamouse. He's not very well known. He's kind of a small channel. I think he also has a YouTube channel. Also. But if you guys want to check him out on Twitch, you can. I'll try and put his link in the description. So his team was a pretty bulky team, just a set up bulk team with Mega Altaria. It had Slowbro, Talonflame, Mega Altaria, Escadrille, Klefki, and Rotom. And my team is Donphan, Hydreigon, Sylveon, Mega Beedrill, Gelatin, and Infernape. So this was a pretty close match, I'd have to say. He was getting the upper hand, but I think I overtook him at some point in the battle. So yeah, you guys get to see what happened. Alright, so on this first turn, he starts off with Rotom, and I start off with Donphan. So I started off with Donphan because I wanted to set up my entry hazard. I wanted to set up my Self-Rocks. So I was predicting him to actually go for either Will-O-Wisp or Hydro Pump, so I switched out into my Jellicent to try and take that. But what he does is he actually tricks me. So he tricked my Twitch Scarf with my red card. Now, that's actually going to play sometime later in the fight, so keep that in mind. So you actually did Volt Switch, and it was a crit. It was a crit. And that crit did so much damage to Jellicent. So he actually Volt Switched and went into Altaria. Now, on this turn, I was predicting I actually went for Toxic. So, yeah. Yeah, I was gonna go for Toxic on the Rotom, but now it's on Altaria. So I switch out, and I think I go into Sylveon in this play. Yeah, I go into Sylveon. Well, what he does is that he switches, predicting me to go into Sylveon, and he goes into Escadrille. So on this turn, I was predicting him to go for either Iron Head or maybe Earthquake, so I protected. But what he actually does is that he sets up his Self-Rocks, which wasn't a very good situation for me. So I predicted him to go for Earthquake, and I went into Hydreigon. But me thinking that he would go for Earthquake, he actually went for Iron Head, which actually made more sense than what I thought. So the Iron Head's gonna deal about 50%. And he actually switches out Escadrille, going into the Klefki. And on this play, I actually went for Surf. But then I actually thought about it, but then I thought about it later, and I was like, why didn't I go for Flamethrower? It would have done probably more. I mean, probably Surf at the time would have been better, but maybe Flamethrower would have been better too. So I actually switch out my Hydreigon, and I take some Self-Rock damage, which kinda sucks. And Klefki sets up his Light Screen. And I think on this turn, I actually set up my Self-Rocks. And yeah, I get off a little bit of leftovers health, so that way I can just try and get back up to full. So now he switches out his Klefki and goes into the Escadrille, which I guess he was predicting maybe me to go for Stealth Rocks, which I actually did do. I actually did go for the Stealth Rocks on this play. And so on this play, I think he Earthquaked me, or he went for, he went for Earthquake. And I actually take that pretty low. I take that very low. And so I rapid spin away his Stealth Rocks. And I actually pop his air balloon, so that makes like an Earthquake come in. So on this play, he actually went for rapid spin to try and to get rid of my rocks, which I guess was kind of his last play on that turn, because I actually went for Earthquake and it takes out Escadrille. So that's one of his Pokemon down, which is a good thing. And I get off a little bit more leftover health. And now he goes into the Talonflame. And this play, he actually, and I guess I was checking to see what kind of Talonflame he was, so he went for Sword Stance, and I put my Stealth Rocks back up. And now they're there in the game to stay, because he doesn't have anything to rapid spin them away anymore. Since Escadrille is gone. So the light screen's gone on his side. And I actually go for Ice Shard just to try and get off a little bit of chip damage. And he went for Flare Blitz. And you can see that this Flare Blitz was a crit. It was a crit. This game was full of crits. This game was nothing but crits. So he took a lot of damage, and I actually found out that he's a life healer. So I go into Sylveon, trying to see if I can live at least one Brave Bird. And I think I do not. Because it's a crit. It's a crit, guys. It's a crit. It's another crit. And after that Brave Bird, it actually died. So I was pretty happy about that. So yeah. After that Brave Bird and Recoil and Leftovers, so now he goes back into his Klefki. And I think on this play I go into my Jealousy. So he actually went for Thunder Wave on me, so that Klefki had Thunder Wave and Screams probably. So I actually went for Recover. And I guess I kind of forgot that I was Wish Spark at that play. On that. But yeah. So I switch out, and I go into my Infernape. And he actually went for Thunder Wave again, probably predicting me to go into Infernape, which is a good play on this part. So I think on this play, I went for I forgot what I went for. She actually went for Reflect, just to, I guess, try and live. So I actually went for Flare Blitz. And this does a clean, 90-something%. And that did so much, even under Reflect. Infernape is powered, guys. Infernape is powered. But I was really disappointed because it didn't take it out. So unfortunately, yeah. And he switches out, and I think he predicted me the Earthquake or something. No, wait, no. No, he actually went for Slowbro, trying to tank a hit. So I switch out, and I think I go into Hydreigon. Yep, I go into my Hydreigon. And yeah, I think I went for Dark Pulse on this play, if I remember. Because I didn't have anything else to do, so I just Dark Pulse, and it actually took it out. So I was pretty happy about that. So now the Slowbro's gone. So that's another threat out the way. And now he goes into this Altaria. So I was thinking that he was gonna so I actually switch out, and I think I go into my Jellicent, trying to take a hit, and now he Megas. So yeah, behold, the cloud is here. And now he hyper voices, and this does really good damage onto my Jellicent for it being specially defensive. And wow. So he actually switches into his Rotom. And I actually go for a Shadow Ball, just trying to get off some more damage. And after I Shadow Ball, his red card activates. Well, my red card activates on. And because I hit myself, I go into Beedrill, which is actually the worst position he's in. And his Reflector is off, so I get off the Mega. And I think I went for a U-turn on this play. Now I was thinking that maybe his, so I actually protect. And then trying to get my speed up. Then I think I went for U-turn. Wait, no, he went for Volt Switch. And now he switches out. Now he just, switches out into his Clef Key. Trying to take, because I think on this play I went for Poison Jab. If I remember correctly. Because I was thinking he would stay in, yeah. I went for Poison Jab. So, I think now on this play, I go for a U-turn. Onto the... Wait, no, I protect. Because I didn't want to get Thunder Wave. So yeah, this Clef Key is very annoying. So I actually switch out, and I go into my PK, I think. I mean my Inferno. Yep, I go back into my Inferno, predicting another Thunder Wave, but he actually reflects again. So, that kinda sucks. Now, in this play, I think I went for Earthquake, if I remember correctly. I think it was Earthquake. Wait, no, I think I went for Close Combat on this play, predicting him to stay in. So, I think he just wanted to sack off his Rotom, so I go for the Close Combat, and it takes it out. So, that's another threat out the way. So now the Rotom's gone, so now all he has left is Clef Key and Mega Altaria, which he goes into. So I think on this play, I just kinda sacked off. No, wait, no, I switched out, I think. Yeah, I switched out Infernape, and I think I went into Cerberus. No, I went into, Jellicent, trying to take another hit. And he goes for Hyper Voice, and it does so much damage to my, Jellicent. So I just pretty much sacked off Jellicent right here. But Jellicent couldn't really do much. So, now I go into my Cerberus Hydreigon, and I just try and get off some damage. Now Surf was really the only play I could go for, because Altaria pretty much resisted everything else. So now my Hydreigon is going. It kinda sucks. So now I go into my Mega Beedrill, and now he switches out, and he goes into Clef Key, I guess tanking another hit. And I went for U-turn. And this U-turn did so little. Like, it's crazy. It did like maybe about 10% at least. Like so you probably took like maybe like 5 damage or something. So I go into my Infernape. And so I switch out and go into Infernape. And he actually switched out, so he double switched. No, not double switched, but he switched back into his Altaria. And I think I went for Earthquake. No wait, no, I went for Flare. No, I went for Fake Out. And it did pretty good damage, I think. Now he roots, and that kinda got annoying. So I just went for an Earthquake on this play. Just trying to get off a little bit more damage. And it did really good damage. Like, I have no idea what kind of Mega Altaria he was running. But I'm guessing it's a bulky variant. So I go back into Beedrill predicting the roost, which he did do. And now, I think on this play, he switches. And I think I went for another U-turn. Wait, no, I went for Poison Jab. I think. And I went for, oh, I went for drill run. That's right, I went for drill run, predicting his Klefki to come in. So now his Klefki's gone, and now all that's left is the Mega Altaria. And I just poison jab it, and I win. So yeah, that was a good game on Teslamouse's part. He's a really good battler. I've only won against him like maybe once. No, maybe once. This being my second time, so yeah. That was a good game, Teslamouse. Thank you for that battle. Alright guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next Wi-Fi battle. I'll see you in the next Wi-Fi battle. You take care guys, and yeah.